Hello everyone and welcome back to the Spyro Reignited trilogy. Last time we 100%ed the second game, so let's go ahead and start the third now. Now this one I have a lot of nostalgia for as well, not as much as the third one, or of the first one, or not as much as the first one, but like, this is easily the one like I played a lot as well. Oh, it took Hunter and some of the other characters back from Artisans. I think the instruction manual for 3 kind of dove into what exactly is going on here. So this game was released in 2000, which in the Chinese Zodiac actually is the year of the dragon, which is really funny. And apparently, I think it like talked about some celebration they have regarding dragon eggs, like every 4 or however many years is Year of the Dragon or so. And they all fell asleep, and then like this like bunny witch and like a bunch of rhinoceros monsters just came and stole all the eggs for some reason. So I love that like they're still using their Reignited 1 designs like the other dragons around here. I've alluded to this as well, but this game also introduces my favorite villain in the series. Like, I absolutely love the redesign of this character.
Capture the eggs, Your Highness. Every last one.
This game introduces some fun characters, actually. Look at this! This is the sorceress! She just kind of looked like a default dragon, but blue in the original game, but like here, I really like this redesign. I don't know why. Like, we'll see more of her later. Desperate rescue begins. This whole intro was very long-winded in the original game because, like, it had to separately load all of these cutscenes. I mean, it has to do so here as well, but, like, it doesn't take as long anymore.
But they were so hard to carry back.
The other side of the world?
The Forgotten Realms. Spyro, you'll have to go. Nobody else.
So we are still going to be in the Dragon Realm for for Game 3. So Game 1 and 3 take place in the Dragon Realm.
Bring them back, Spyro. You're our only chance.
You got it!
I like how it does the head bash into the hole. You start this game with all the moves you learned in 2, which I like a lot, and yes, we still get to keep the glasses! I absolutely love that. Yeah, so we got the head bash, Oh, I love this song. Dude, I think this game has my favorite soundtrack of the 3 games. Like, this song, it's like, it's so perfect for like a World 1-1, you know? Like, I think the name of this world actually is yeah, Sunrise Springs. They're going for another theme with this one, kind of like they did in 2, but instead of being named after like seasons, they're now named after times of the day. Also, these are collectibles in this game. Yeah, in the first game we collected dragons, in the second one we collected orbs, in this one we collect dragon eggs, which hatch right in front of us. Okay, so in the first game, I absolutely love that each and every dragon had like their own cutscene. And in the second game, I thought it was, I was kind of bummed out because like, oh, you just pick up an orb and that's what the collectible is. This game kinda has it both ways. I don't think each and every one of those dragons that you can rescue have, like, their own separate model, and their cutscenes certainly aren't as elaborate, but, like, I don't know, the fact that there are so many of them now, I think there's some good variety. Like, they have, like, some funny animations and, like, some funny models and, like, some funny designs, you know? Oh, yeah, and we also have this new character, Bianca, the wizard? Witch? Sorceress? I don't know, the sorceress is a sorceress. I like this character a lot, honestly. We'll see more of her later.
Find any eggs, our expertly trained armies would hunt you down and take them back. Do I make myself clear? If I find you here again, I am going to be very angry, and you won't like me when I'm angry.
I kind of liked her voice direction more in the first game, though, or in the original game. She actually did sound, like, way angrier during that cutscene. Okay, you're talking to me about camera controls, and you're still the autosave. Cool. Sunny Villa. I love some of the level themes in this one, too. Oh, Moneybags is back in. Oh, okay. This is my least favorite redesign in the entire trilogy. Sheila. In the original game, she just looked like very simple and like goofy. In this one, they like, I don't know, I sometimes see this meme on like Twitter sometimes where like, you know, they're working on like an animated film and they're like, hey, how do we let the audience know that the female character is the female character? Oh, just give them like an exaggeratedly like feminine body, and it's kind of like dumb just how exaggerated it is. That's what this design kind of feels like to me. Like, I far prefer her original design, even for how simple it was.
The sorceress has asked me to guard Sheila the kangaroo.
She is actually a really important character in this game. You don't just play as Spyro in this one. There are a bunch of these like animal companions you can unlock too, and she's the first one. You get one in every world. We do not have enough to get her yet. Her stage is kind of a special stage, so I'll probably wait until pretty late into to actually like pay to rescue her and then like do her mission. All right. Remember that mission in the first game where like Hunter would teach us how to like glide? He's gonna do that again here. As a kid, this is actually very useful because I did not play the second one. Because I played 1, then I played 3, and then I played 2 for some reason. Oh, Cloud Spires might very well have my favorite Spyro theme. I love the music of that stage. Oh, come on, buddy, I know how to do this. I got more important stuff to do than talk to you, because you're a horrible character, and I hate Hunter. I didn't forget what you did during the final boss of the last game, when I was trying to get that skill point. Alright, now you're going to teach us how to hover. That is a freaky jump animation he has. Coltrane. I love that they at least have, like, they all have names again. If I remember correctly, there's over like 100 dragon eggs that you can collect. So like asking for each and every one of them to be modeled and have their own individual animation is kind of much. So it feels more like there's like 20 body types and they're just like recolored and use separate animations. I kind of like the compromise, I'm going to be honest. Like, oh, okay, this one is actually like, this is kind of a hard glide for how early in the game this is. Yeah, you don't have much time to get up here and rescue Amy. Alright, let's recollect all of these. Oh wait, there's a whirlwind here. I think you're gonna tell us about the camera controls. Yeah, I'm fine with passive. There's an egg in here. Liam! That looks a little weird. That might be the thumbnail. That looked really weird and I kinda like it.
I'm late for a dinner party at the Tiki Lodge, and the portal to my home just stopped working. Maybe the portal will reactivate after a few more dragons hatch.
You know, I kind of like the lore reason for why, you know, dragon eggs, like, unlock portals in this game. Because, yeah, you do need to collect dragon eggs to go to new world, or go to new stages.
I would go get it, but I don't want to get my fur all wet.
Shut up, Hunter. I know how to swim. It's like, you know, dragons are magical. So, like, you know, releasing dragons means there's more magic in the world, which means more portals will work. Like, that's kind of clever. Like, it's such a simple explanation that scientifically doesn't make much sense, but it doesn't really have to. Like, it's a fantasy game, you know? Like, there's something magical about a game that, like, gives you a very simple explanation or like that, like, kinda doesn't make sense when you think about it, but you're still like, you know, yeah, that makes sense, you know? Like, oh, just a little bit more magic in the world, and that's all the dragon eggs for this stage. Now, in 2, a big issue I kind of had with 2 is that you couldn't 100% worlds the first time you went to them. That's still a thing in this game. In fact, I think in a couple instances, it's a little bit worse. Oh, this mechanic! Meet me back here later. Okay, this is... I cannot wait to get to that. That's actually kind of a fun mechanic I did not expect to like as much as I did. I like the redesign for these seals a lot, I really do.
Just up and disappears right in front of me. If you go find some more of those dragon eggs, I bet this portal would start working again.
This is going to be a little bit of a spoiler, but like the reason why I don't think the backtracking stuff is as bad in this one is because, well, I'm pretty certain you have all your moves from the start. Like, you don't learn new moves in this one like you did in 2, because you have them all right here. Instead, when a stage wants you to do a part of it over again, it's because it wants you to do it over again with an animal buddy that you don't have unlocked yet. So it feels less like you're just going back to a stage for the sake of going back to a stage. Okay, we explored the whole level. What am I missing? It feels more like you're going back to a stage and, like, unlocking a different section of it that only one character can go through. And I kind of like that. There's also, like, just a lot of collectible stuff in this game in general. Like, I think this is, in terms of, like, you know, collectibles and, like, stages, the biggest of the 3 Spyro games. And unlike in 2, I mean, there is still a lot of, like, you know, backtracking and, like, you know, kind of bullshit missions that are just a pain in the ass to do, but in a weird sort of way, I don't think it's as bad as it was in 2. Like, I kind of like some of the backtrack in this one. And there we go, we've 100% the first area. Sunrise Springs. Okay, they want you to do Sunny Villa first. I do Cloud Spires, though. I love Cloud Spires so much. Actually, can I unlock you yet?
I'm getting paid a fortune to...
I do. Okay, well, let's...
Spyro.
The money's in the bag.
Your kind-hearted nature might be your downfall someday, but for the time being, it's making me rich.
I don't know what Moneybags is doing here. You think he would have stayed back in Avalar or something.
I appreciate this favor I'm doing in letting you out.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
Right.
Oh my, I forgot they made her sound even more Australian in the remake.
I reckon you'd be one of them dragons then.
Yeah, named Spyro.
Never thought I'd see one.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of this design. I don't know, man, like...
You know?
I liked how simple the original one was, and I don't see why they couldn't have just, like,
Here?
kept with that design philosophy with her.
Over 1,000 years ago.
And what's even weirder is that, like, they didn't with the other animal companions, just her for some reason. Like, is it because she's the only female one? I don't know, like...
They say this world used to have magic coming out of the wazoo. Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the dragons left, it all just dried up.
Is that why some of the portals don't work?
Yeah, they're starting to fade out too, one by one. Well, I gotta get back home and do some damage control. Come visit anytime you like.
Sheila's actually really fun to play as, though. I can't wait to get to that stage, though. I think it's too radically different from how Spyro plays to just do right now. You know, let's do Cloud Spire. Screw the actual first stage. I like this stage a lot. I mentioned earlier, this might actually be, like, my favorite stage theme. Oh, one thing that this game doesn't do, It doesn't do intro cutscenes for stages. I don't know why. I can't imagine they would have been that hard to put in. Kind of makes 2 stand out in a weird sort of way. Spyro 2 stands out for a lot of weird ways. I like a lot of the enemies in this stage too, because like they look intimidating, but like they're actually not that bad, and leave a lot of room for you to like experiment around and like learn their movesets and learn the different mechanics of like, oh, this type of enemy I can't. I kind of got mixed feelings on this redesign. They did look really abstract in the original, but this isn't really what I imagined these like cloud people would look like. So the gimmick of this stage, there's a few gimmicks in this stage, but we have like these bellows that you can move up and down. I think this one teaches you how to glide. Oh, these enemies are hilarious. Okay, so this game does not have Norks, nor does it have like just the random monsters of the first game. They actually go back to having like a unifying enemy force, and it's these like rhinoceros guys called the Rhinox. They kind of come out of nowhere. I don't know what the sorceress has to do with rhinoceri per se, but I don't know, kind of like with the Norks, it's a very simple design, but like they do a lot with them, and by the end of the game I do find myself enjoying them quite a bit.
The metal armor those enemies are wearing.
I always get what activates that whirlwind right there. Like seriously, the enemies are like segmented off in ways that like just really help you learn the mechanics. Like this is a really good like first world stage right here. If you're wondering what happens here, these don't hurt you, they just kind of push you back. That doesn't really knock you off like the stage as much as you would expect it to. I love how violent like the effect of it is in this game. In the original it did not look like that. It was a lot more muted. You just kind of got pushed back. Stephanie. They're simple, but I like the dragons you save. Oh, hi. Get out of here. Wait, what? I think I just heard one singing. I didn't think they did that in the original. Ah, I had a feeling you'd be up here.
Well, well, if it isn't my favorite dragon. The sorceress has put me in charge of guarding these bellows. However, I might look the other way if I was distracted. Counting gems. Oh, yes. Precious, precious gems. Well then, Spyro, you may now use the bellows anytime you wish. Best of luck on your little egg hunt.
Why is egg capitalized? That doesn't strike me as a proper noun. Oh my god, they do sing. That's so funny. They give you plenty of time to like learn their attack patterns too. I think you're gonna teach me how to glide. Yeah. Oh, okay. She also teaches you how to flutter here as well, even though you don't really need it for this jump. Flutter is still like the best move they ever add to Spyro. Like the flutter is just so satisfying.
You activated the bellows. Maybe I can get the cloud generator working again. The Rhinox must have been using this thing to clog up the cloud generator.
Henry. Now you'll notice the cloud person actually went through the portal. That's important for later. Oh, there are a lot of like secrets in this one. I think how many? Oh, there's only 2 skill point stages again. There are actually none in this stage, so let's go through here. Now, in the original game, those were loading zones, because, like, stages in this game have, like, multiple subsections. So they kind of put those all over the place to, like, kind of make the game load them a bit easier, you know, because they're, like, segmented from the original stage. In this game, though, you just come right for them. These things kind of scared me as a kid. I don't know why. Like, they just look so freaky.
3 sun seeds, but they keep burning out before we can get them in the pot. Step on the switch to get a fresh sun seed and keep flaming it until you get it into the pot.
So these guys right here, if you don't burn them, they freak out and then disappear. Dude, you have to, like, hunt them down and then just keep flaming them. It's kinda like an escort mission, but, like, the danger is themselves. That's the first one. You gotta do this 3 times and they get harder each time, as you can expect. Also, something else you'll notice different about, like, the side missions in this game, they don't have difficulty rankings, and I kinda like that, because not only were the difficulty rankings kinda BS in the original, because I swear they had no clue how hard some of those levels actually were, but also I kinda like that, like, if something is really hard, you learn the hard way, if that makes sense. I don't know, like, I kind of grew up on the cusp of that era where I liked hard games to kick me in the ass sometimes. Or I kind of liked when... I like that they give the thumbs up when they're in and are good and don't need you to flame them anymore. I kind of, like, am on the cusp of that era that kind of preferred when games would deliberately kick your ass when you were, like, 10. And I kind of like how this game did it. Like, you know, some of these missions are bullshit, but, like, we're not going to tell you which ones until you actually try them. It kind of makes me wonder, like, if maybe there are some missions I had trouble with as a kid that maybe other people didn't and vice versa. This one goes up the ramp. Yep. You go out really quickly, too. Buddy, there's fire right there. There we go. We created a sun.
Now that's what I call a sun. Here, you can have this last sun seed as a souvenir. Think it might be a dud, though.
Lulu. Alright, there's still treasure in here, though. One downside to... That looks so freaky. One downside to the subsections of stages is that it does make it kind of hard to, like, 100% them, because they do hide, gems in them. And if, like, there's a gem in a subsection, I kind of forgot what Sparks does, actually. I know it can't be super convenient. Like, you're pointing that... Oh, you pointing, like, out of here? I think you're pointing out of here, actually. Okay, maybe it's not that bad, but, like, you know, whole-ass sections of the level being segmented from each other can, like, obviously make it a little hard to tell, or to, like, judge where you have to go. Oh, okay, when I first played this remake, I actually got a really weird glitch in this game. The egg thieves are back, because, you know, the collectibles of this game actually are eggs, so why not bring them back? I got a really weird glitch in this game where, like, it wouldn't let me jump above a certain height for some reason. There might be a video of it on my YouTube somewhere, I don't know.
These mischievous spirits are stopping our bells from ringing.
Okay. Oh yeah, something else you might... I think I screwed up already. Something else you might have noticed, and that, like, soul mechanic where you need to kill enemies to, like, drop, to have them drop a soul to, like, power up those things, that's no longer a thing in this game. Enemies are back to dropping gems, which, from a lore perspective, might be a little confusing, because the reason why they did in the original was because, you know, Nasty Nork was turning the gems into monsters. I'm not really sure if that's the case here. Maybe it's more a case that it's just, like, their paycheck for trying to kill Spyro. I don't know, man. We're 3 games into this at this point. I don't think they really care about, like, the like, deep lore at this point. Jake. Oh, that looked weird. We gotta get this guy. That trick still works. Like, flame, you don't have to charge into them. You just have to attack them, and getting super close and then using a super, the range of your flame in order to actually kill them is a very valid strategy to get rid of those guys. Still some here. There's some up there, actually. I think you're pointing out of here. You are. Okay. God, that's so quick. Like, there were, like, actual, like, 30-second to a minute-long loading screens in the original game to get around those. I had a feeling there would be there's stuff up there. I just forgot how to get to it. Oh, another thing I love about this Spyro game... So, kind of like in the second game, the levels are, like, pretty short but loop around themselves. I feel like the level design for that is way more elegantly, like, put together in this one. Okay, now this is active. Maybe I just need to beat the level, I don't know. Claire. That's all the eggs. And I'm missing some stray gems. Down there? Looks like you're pointing behind that wall. Oh, okay. Oh, there's some down here. There we go. Cool. God, I love that stage. That's such a good intro stage. Even if it's not the intro stage you're going to do, because there are 2 stages you can do right from the start. In fact, I'll probably go do the other one right now. There's something I want to show you guys first, though. So that cloud guy is now over here.
To a new land, but we can't use it until you bring back 1 person from each of the 5 worlds.
So, once again, you do need to beat every stage in order to move on. And that's the justification they get for this one. Like, they have to pull this balloon down to help you get to the next world, but, like, the weight of 1 person made of cloud won't do it. Buddy, I do not need the camera to change, alright? Like... Once again, I'm not really a fan. Like, I really wish you could do these in any order, but like, in this game, though, I do love basically every stage. So it's not really annoying for me, honestly, because I'm going to do every stage anyway, but I don't know, still, dude. Oh, I like these redesigns.
Oh my! Can you help us? Hordes of ferocious Rhinox have overrun our town and kidnapped the mayor.
I think there are 2 skill points here. Flame All Trees Skateboard Course Record. Oh boy, this is the stage that introduces the skateboard. Now, this is very obviously the stage they want you to do first because it has that classic trope of enemies in the first level, like, just not attacking you and just cowering. Oh my god, I love the music in this stage too. Like, every song in this game is so good.
If they hadn't outnumbered me 2-1, I'd have finished them off ages ago.
Call me crazy, I think I like the redesign, or the original design of those guys a little bit more. But these are really good redesigns, too. It's a weird-looking waterfall. The level theme of the stage is so creative too. Like it's like a old Roman town. Once again, even when they do like all these crazy like level gimmicks or like level motif, that guy is a fun redesign. I like that enemy a lot. Even when they like go really off the walls with the level themes, it still very much feels like Spyro. I don't know, like I just love how this game designs stages. Or how the series designs stages. I know there's a guy behind there. There's stuff up there.
Hi, Spyro. Each time a fairy zaps you, it means your progress has...
You're telling me about autosave or the checkpointing system. Oh, the chicken! The chicken!
Oh, I'm dizzy.
The Villa Bully.
What the hell? But I think I could have worn him down sooner or later.
I just noticed he has like some mess under his chin because he was eating the chicken. He's the only enemy that looks like that, I think. That's such a funny detail.
Rescue in our town. As mayor, I ordered you with one of our famous giant chicken eggs.
Sanders. Just the chicken dance.
I'm sorry. That was the ugliest chicken I've ever seen.
Alright, so there's that guy going. Also, oh my god, I love how elegant this is. This is the start of the stage. Like, the place you spawn is just right there. This entire stage is a circle, but it's like, I just love it. Like, so many stages do that. It's so convenient to get around once you have everything. More so than it was in the first game, I feel. Or the second game. Is that every tree? I forgot if there are trees in the sub-area. Oh no, okay, there are some more trees around here. I think there's a couple up there. I gotta remember. I don't remember how to get up there, though. You know, while we have some downtime, I'm trying to figure this out. I could talk about something kind of funny. Vanessa. So, Spyro 3, the original game, is kind of notorious for how it handles anti-piracy. Typically what a lot of games will do is like... There's a video essay about this that goes all over the crazy effects, and I freaking love it. What a lot of games will typically do as an anti-piracy measure is it'll make it so, like, if the console detects that it's a pirated version because of something wrong being with the disc, it just won't start. What Spyro 3 does, though, is it lets you play the game normally, but after a certain point, it'll just randomly start deleting eggs from your inventory, until the point at which you're, like, spending more time recollecting old eggs than you are, like, getting new ones. So it doesn't render the game unplayable. Instead, it makes it just not fun to play. And that's so funny to me. I don't know why. Something about, like, you know, creative ways to deal with, like, creative anti-piracy cheats is so funny to me. Miles. Catches the eggshell. Like, seriously, these got personality, dude. Like, not as much as the dragons from the first game, but there's also, like, 2 times as many, so... What an amazing compromise. Like, you get the funny dragons that, you know, you like the personalities of, but, like, you know, it's cost-efficient enough to animate and, like, model them all that, like, you can have, like, over 100 of them. What? Wait. Thanks for dropping by, but I'm currently busy in my homeworld. Come visit me there. Okay, so remember when I said that, you would sometimes need animal buddies in order to actually, 100% stages? You need to unlock Sheila. So, like, typically you go through this door and it's like a subsection of the world or the level where you play as Sheila instead of Spyro. I thought just unlocking her made so you could do these, but I guess they want you to do her dedicated stage first. I guess that makes sense because that is also her tutorial level and they, like, teach you how to play as her. So, like, letting you do stages out of order is probably something they don't want to do. Okay, so I guess we will have to come back to finish this stage later. What we can do right now, though, is, the skateboarding sub-area. Alright, so this is like peak early 2000s, right? Late 90s, early 2000s. This game released in 2000, but like... So there... I forgot he looked like that.
Hey, Spyro, I found this gladiator training arena.
So do you like Tony Hawk? I've personally never really played that series, but I hear this compared to that all the time.
You can't catch all 15 lizards running around here. Just come back if you want some boarding tips from the master.
I kind of forgot how this controls, to be honest, but I remember being kind of intuitive. It's like, yeah, you jump with that, and then, like, you can hold a button, I think, to do tricks. Like that. Oh, okay, but I landed the wrong way. This is kind of fun. I really like this. Like, some of the missions involved with these are really hard, like, unnecessarily hard, in my opinion. But overall, like, I just love the personality of, like, Spyro on a skateboard. And as you can probably guess from that skill point, oh. Uh-oh. As you can probably guess from that skill point, I did not get knocked off. There is, like, a score attacky thing you can do at some point that you do need... Where'd that lizard go? Did I kill him? Was I at 3 before? Oh, God. Okay, hold on. You can do score attacky stuff with these, and getting a high score actually does let you, or getting a high score, gets you a skill point. Also, you need to be on a skateboard because, I kid you not, like, none of these are accessible without it. They either move too quickly... Oh, I did kill that other one. They either move too quickly or they're in areas you need the skateboard to get up to. Like this, for example. Yeah, like, that doesn't look like much, but that run speed actually does outspeed even your charge speed, so you do need to be on the skateboard in order to actually kill these guys. I think I undershot getting another lizard up there. Oh no. Okay. Call me crazy, I think the, like, physics are way more lenient in this version than they were in the original game. They weren't bad in the original game. Like, they got the job done and basically did exactly what they needed to, but, like, I've had, like, that right there, I've had, like, 4 instances where, like, I hit a wall, I'm like, okay, I'm definitely gonna get knocked off, but then I didn't. You just bounce off. I swear it didn't do that. Like, it was a lot more strict in, like, wanting you to stay on the skateboard, or it was, like, it was harder to stay on the skateboard. If they did make that change, I'm kind of here for it, because, like, that was something a bit frustrating about the skateboard in the original game. Something that kind of made these missions not very fun for a lot of people, but if they went out of their way to, like, make it easier to just complete them, not to, like, get a high score or anything, but just to complete them, I think that's a pretty positive change. Emily.
Alright, if you can catch all the lizards before time expires without wiping out, I might be able to scrounge up another egg. It's not gonna be easy, though. Go get him, Spyro!
Also, I'm being reminded of something else I mentioned in the very first game. I think at one point I talked about how there are, like, no female dragons in the first game, and, like, the only one they introduced in the, they, like, ever introduced was the Sorceress, who's the villain of this game. I was mistaken. The very dragons we are rescuing, a lot of them have, like, female names. Now, okay, that doesn't necessarily mean they are female dragons. Like, you know, I'm working on a game right now that have a ton of characters of, like, gender non-conform... God damn it, with, like, gender non-conforming names. But I am doing this. It's like a safe assumption, right? Like, most of the characters with, you know, female names are probably female in this game. So yeah, again, it just kind of begs the question, why were there no female dragons in the first game? I always kind of wondered that, or if there was, like, a story reason for it. Like, were they banished? Like, maybe the dragons were going extinct, and, like, you know, no female dragons would be like, an explanation for that? So they just didn't design any? It's just kind of a weird oddity with the first game, I've always kind of wondered. I got the one up here, right? I did. Yeah, you got, like 3 whole ass minutes to do this. You're not timing out if you're gonna fail this. You're gonna wipe out. Okay, I gotta come this way. I am going very fast. I do not want to go this fast. I think the last 3 are up here. I'm gonna play it safe and go around this way. So I think I'm missing... I'm gonna wipe out. I did not wipe out! They must have changed the physics! I swear the original game would not let you do that! Oh god, I'm missing one. Oh, you're up there. Okay, you're the big jump at the start. I just gotta get up there without wiping out. Dude, this is so funny. There's, like, a render of Spyro for the original game where he's riding the skateboard, and it's, like, the funniest image to me. There we go. Okay.
Sweet! And look, there was another egg in the lizard burrow.
Daisy. Lucky. Maxwell. Daisy.
You can go for the course record now if you want. Whenever you hop on a skateboard, a timer will start. Score as many points as you can until the timer expires or you wipe out. Good luck!
Okay, this is what the skill point is alluding to. You have to beat the skate course record. Now this is Tony Hawk. Look at this. Look at this. It's Tony Hawk, but you're a dragon on a skateboard. I kind of forgot all the controls. I could have sworn you could, like... Ah! Okay, okay. Yeah, that's a wipeout. Oh, you don't have... Okay. Fidgeting with that still feels a little weird. Don't you, like, hold Yeah, you hold triangle, and then you can, like, do rolls and stuff. I remember there were some really funny names for, like, some of the moves. I think there's one just called the Nasty Nork. Oh, come on. I'm surprised it gave me points for that. I remember there being, like, a pretty easy way to get points. I just don't remember it. That works. I don't know how many I need, though. It doesn't say on here. Maybe Hunter will tell you once you're done. Okay, I'm starting to do the same trick over and over again too many times. Twisted Lemon! There we go. There's a good 300 points right there. Little fair warning, I am not very good at Tony Hawk style games. So I am very much expecting the time attack sections of these to give me a bit of a rough time. There's another Twisted Lemon. Oh, that move is called the Gulp. I was close. We can do this. And doing it the other way is called the Crush. Oh my god, I love these names. Ah, oh, come on. Okay, I need to stop doing that move. I'm gonna start getting deducted points for it. I forgot to hold triangle. This is the biggest jump in the area, so you can... Oh, I tried. I like that one way it's called the Twisted Lemon, and the other way it's called the Twisted Lime. There's a bias! I don't know how that didn't wipe me out! I'm angry yet relieved. I don't know why that worked. Oh my god, dude. Okay, this is like kind of tough. I think I'm already at like the like score I need to get at, but I want to see how high a score I can get. Admittedly, I'm like not. I don't really even find these sorts of games like that fun personally. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, because I always try to do stuff like that. I always try to like just go a little bit farther than I can actually go, and that always comes back to bite me. And like, I always feel like the physics are just a little too frustrating for their own good. They kind of get away with it here because, like, you know, Spyro is kind of meant to be simple, so it feels like a very... It feels like a very simplistic version of that type of control scheme. I did not jump there. Okay, what are you gonna give me? We can do this. We can do this. Oh my god. Okay, I want to give up. Never! There we go. That's what I was trying to do. That worked somehow. I got the points, I'll take it. Let's do the Gulp and the Crush now. Good. Now the Crush. Oh. I should have gotten some points there. Got the Crush. Ah, come on. Dude, these frustrate me, they really do. Really not the biggest fan of these types of games. That worked. Oh my god, I think I already, like, I practically have the... I already, like, practically have it. I just need to do, like, one more big combo of original moves. I think that's it. I think that's the score I need right there. It still gives you a lot of points, so I might as well. What the hell was I doing there? Like the rules are simple. Don't lay them backwards, like, you know, like... That worked somehow! Oh my god! Yeah, I crushed that record. Okay. Oh, there's a skill point. Yeah, you don't get an egg for those because they are admittedly like pretty hard to do. Oh, gem collecting in these can kind of suck as well because like some of them require the skateboard, but like not all of them. But also you can't like have sparks point at a gem while you are on a skateboard. So you're constantly wiping out just like looking for ones that you might have missed. I know I can't 100% the stage right now, because I still have that Sheila section I can't do. If you're pointing that way, I'm going to take your word for it that, like, we're probably done with everything we can do here right now. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay. Oh, I forgot this game also has, like, mid-world cutscenes after you complete a couple stages.
Look out, Hunter. It's the scary sorceress.
I've warned you already. This place isn't safe for small dragons and pussycats.
Huh? Thanks, but I think we can look after ourselves.
Try looking after this.
Again, like, she sounded like a lot less timid in the original. I kind of prefer that. I don't know.
Come back when you finish witch school, okay?
Then again, she is kind of meant to be, like, a bit incompetent, so...
She's kind of cute when she's angry.
Oh my god. She is, like, meant to be incompetent. So maybe from, like, an artistic point of view, it makes more sense for her to be like that. You know what? Let's do Sheila's level. Sheila's Alp. Yeah, this is a short-ish stage, I guess. And plus, we'll be able to do all the Sheila sections in this world, as of right now. God, I do not like this redesign, but whatever. I like these redesigns, though. These guys look cool.
It's okay, though. Bobby, Pete, and I are working on a clever plan to take them back.
Okay, so the Annabelle friends tend to play radically different from how Spyro plays. So Sheila does not have a charge, she does not have a flame, instead she has a kick. It's pretty short range. Oh my, okay, her levels are very based around verticality, because she has like a million ways to, like, you know, go up and down very quickly. I like that little detail. That wasn't a thing in the original, that little cheer when she, like, gets a super jump. You know that move in Mario Odyssey where you, like, ground pound the ground? And then, like, if you jump the frame, you, like, hit the ground, he, like, does a super jump. It's kind of like that, but it's for, like, your normal jump instead of a ground pound. Like, she's really fun to play. I hate how slow she is, but, like, I get the... I like that enemy is in costume. I kind of don't like how slow she is, but, like, she is more meant to be based around, like, combat and, like, verticality, so I guess it kind of makes sense she wouldn't be speedy.
You can get up really steep cliffs like this one with your double jump. Press the jump button, then press it again exactly when you hit the ground to do a double jump. Once you've mastered...
For some reason they call this the double jump, when in reality this is more what a double jump is like. I don't know why they call it that. They just kind of do.
Home at last. Here, I was saving this to make an omelet, but I think you deserve it more.
Something else kind of funny about the dragon eggs is, like, okay, unlike the orbs, it's not, like, implied that, you know, they're important in the game's lore to the characters themselves. So some of their excuses for, like, why they have them or why they haven't given them to you can be, like, freaking hilarious. I never forgot she can swim. Her swim speed is terrible, though. Like, like, Sheila is really good at what she does, even if it is a bit limited. Those guys did not wear hats anymore. Buddy, are you okay? You alright, buddy? Get out of here. I kind of like this from like a game design perspective. This is probably the first stage you're going to see those, and they're going to teach you how to ground pound a Sheila later in the stage. I know already, because I know way too much about these games, but, like, I kind of like that this then kind of implies you to think, like, hey, maybe I can do this with Spyro, and then, oh my god, he has a head bash. As a kid, I think that's actually how I learned it, because, like, remember, I went straight from the first game to the third game, so I did not know Spyro had a head bash in that game, or would have a head bash. Jenny. We're already getting to some repeated animations. Isn't there a thing up here? No, I think I'm thinking of the next house. Yeah, this stage is not that long. This is very much is just a tutorial stage to learn how to play Sheila. Oh my god, I forgot about that! Okay, this game lets you attack all the NPCs, where in the first one it was just like the important NPCs.
They're too big to smash with your kick attack, though. Try using your stomp attack to smash them instead. I'll confuse the Rhinox with taunts while you stomp their huts, okay? You remember how to stomp, don't?
Get out of here. Oh god, okay, the cat makes these a little hard to get on. So you guys like Gauntlet? These are basically infinite Gauntlet spawners. Oh, that's a 1-up. Yeah, these guys infinitely spawn until you destroy their huts, so just don't really bother with them unless they're immediately in your way. It's kind of weird to see him give you a character with ground speed this slow that isn't annoying to play. Typically when games do that, I tend to like just hate that character, but no, like Sheila's super fun to play as. I love all the animal companions in this game. There's a couple, like, most people don't seem to enjoy. I mean, obviously I would prefer to play a Spyro over any of these, but, like, I don't know, for the ones that are here, like, they're pretty good. Alright, Sparks, I really need your draw ability, though, with Sheila's ground speed. Like,
Thanks for the help, Sheila. Oh, you can have this egg I found in my house.
like, what was it doing there? Alright, and there's that stage done.
If you ever forget how to control a character...
That actually is kind of useful, because there are a lot of gameplay styles in this game. Okay, this is what I was thinking of earlier. Oh yeah, I didn't mention this, but she can straight up just kick the glass jars open. Yeah, Sheila's fun to play. Whoa, that looks weird! Oh! Yeah, Sheila's fun to play as. I don't know, man. Wait, did I not collect everything? I think I missed some stuff in there. Let's go back in real quick. Hold on. Yeah, I missed some gems. Oops. It's a flat number, so I probably just missed, like, one big container or something. That's embarrassing. Typically, I'm good about avoiding doing that. Buddy, I know what you're doing here. Alright, where are we going? Up there? In that cave? I thought I got everything in there. Oh, wait, no, I know where you're pointing. I know where you're pointing. Right, there's this cave up here. I forgot about this. Stomping target practice. Still missing some. You're pointing to the other side of the stage. This might sound weird, but like, with her proportions like being like chubbier and more stout in the original game, it kind of made her slow ground speed not look as there, if that makes sense. There we go. Alright, let's actually get out of here now. And there we are. Cool. Yeah, we've made some pretty good progress in the first stage, or in the first episode. I might finish Sunnyvale at the start of the next episode. Alright. Well, I'll see you folks later. Thanks for watching.